On Sunday shows, Newt Gingrich said that he's the one who is sort of challenging the establishment and that he's best able to go against the Washington establishment. In fact, he's sort of defining the race that way, saying he's better prepared to shake things up. React to Newt Gingrich's claim that he's the anti-establishment candidate and the one that'll shake things up in Washington.
Well, if you believe that line, that Newt Gingrich is the outsider that will shake things up in Washington, then I guess you believe that Bill Clinton didn't inhale. This is just not credible. In the case of Newt Gingrich, he's been in Washington almost, 35 years. In Congress a long time. He was a speaker for 4 years. Then he had to resign in disgrace. And then he's been a lobbyist for the last 15 years, influence peddling throughout those years, helping Freddie Mac, of all people. He says he was an historian there. I'd like to see the contract. I'd like to see his work product. My guess is it's more than just history that he was talking about. And he's been working for a whole series of health care companies. At the same time, he met with Republicans and lobbied them in favor of a piece of legislation known as Medicare Part D. He is the ultimate Washington, D.C. insider, player. He's been there so long. I just think it'd be nice if people would go to Washington, serve their country, and then go home.
No doubt, though, he has shaken up the establishment in terms of their support. There are a lot of D.C. insiders and people in the Republican Party who are not favorable toward Newt's campaign. They're a little alarmed at the fact that he's gaining so much traction. So why is that? From your perspective, why is it, you say he is an insider, but the insiders that are there don't seem to be all that excited about his campaign?
Well, I think there were several hundred people that worked with Speaker Gingrich when he was Speaker, and they have come forward one after the other and have said that he was erratic as a leader, that he went from pillar to post, and that therefore they find it very, very difficult to imagine him as the person who would lead our party. I mean, after all, while he was Speaker, an ethics investigation was begun, allegations made. That's had never happened in the history of the Speaker of the House before. He ultimately had to settle by paying off the cost of the investigation, again resigned in disgrace. He's been a lobbyist for 15 years. I think people recognize that he really the qualities of leadership through his demonstrated record that would suggest that he ought to become the President of the United States or the leader of our party.